it was as if on Saturday after the game, what he said, say he was very angry. It was as if he was trying to get sacked and maybe walk away. They'd have to pay up his contract, I guess. And if you think who else has done that recently, Maresco at Chelsea, he had a real go, and then Anurim had a real go. The owners in both cases, and they're sacked. I mean, Anurim walked away. What the papers said was £14 million of his unpaid contract of his contract. So I thought that's seemingly what Oliver Glasner is wanting to do, to get sacked so he can start somewhere else straight away. But they're not going to do that. And I think that's quite a canny move to make him see out his contract. I hope he can manage to bring this bad run to we get a victory. But Chelsea, I mean, not overly optimistic, but the team have lost the momentum. And when you think they now know their manager's not staying, the captain, Mark, has gone. Even today, I read that Mateta now wants to go. He said, I want to go this month. So the whole thing's collapsing like a house of cards. And again, we mustn't ever forget our place, that we are a feeder club, and if we will get new players in, I suspect, and if we encourage them and nurture them to become great, they'll go. Because you can't, if a player, even if there's not a release contract, if a player becomes great and is in demand, clubs will cherry pick these teams like us and Brighton and Brentford, West Ham. I mean, West Ham, they won, didn't they, a couple of years ago, the Conference League, I think it was, and of course Declan Rice. As soon as Arsenal came for him, off he goes. The players want to go to those top clubs: Liverpool, Man City, Man United. Still, despite they're not being quite so good, but they still want to go there. As I say, Liverpool, Chelsea, probably in that top bunch. Not Villa. I mean, they're doing brilliantly, Aston Villa, but again, they're likely to lose some of their players, I would think, like Morgan Rogers. Maybe they won't, but I think they're still not considered one of the top six clubs who have all the power, And I don't accuse the Premier League of anything, but I don't understand why these 115 outstanding charges against Manchester City are still outstanding. I mean, nothing seems to happen. Nothing seems to happen. And a final point, if I may, I didn't go to Sunderland on Saturday, but like Newcastle a few weeks before, they put their away fans, Sunderland and Newcastle, right at the top of the stand behind the goal. I mean, in Newcastle, that's a third tier. In Sunderland, a second, but it's a big lower one. So they can't have the same impact supporting their fans as obviously the home team, or if they were placed nearer to the game. And this is actually against the rules of the Premier League. But I suppose as it's Manchester City, dare I say, nothing seems to be done about it. And I don't know about Sunderland. I mean, they're doing very well this season, and good luck to them. It's actually quite refreshing to see a team that's come up, not struggling and going straight back down. But again, I don't care for the way that those two teams just shove the away fans well out the way, because it almost gives them a material advantage with their own fans and not having to listen to any of the away fans' shouts and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's a telling time, but it just reminds all of us 13 or 14 feeder teams that's what we are. If we develop players, they'll get cherry picked off to the top teams. And it was ever thus, I suppose. But maybe a Super League might not have been a bad idea. I mean, I wouldn't really want that. Although it would be a shame if we lost our Premier League and they filled it up from the lower leagues. But yeah, it all is not well in the way this is all run, in my opinion.
It's I mean, I watched.
Are you still awake? Are you still awake after?
I watched the game. I watched.
Are you still awake? Are you still awake after?
I watched the game.
It's a
Yeah,
bit of a longer rant. I'm sorry about that.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Because you're very passionate about your club, aren't you? This is what
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I watched the game and I thought, I thought, what's going on with Crystal Palace? And then I saw the um, the press
The
conference of
interview, yeah,
Glasner,
yeah,
and I thought this is unusual of Glasner to to go on like this. And then the
yeah,
same thing that you thought came to my mind, that is wanting to be sacked.
yeah, yeah. I'm sure
You
that's
know,
what he was trying to do.
oh
I am
yeah,
sure, yeah,
because that's what the others did as well. It's like it's become
yeah.
a pattern for
It's a
sack.
new thing to do, isn't it? That's what
Yeah,
they want to do. They get sacked. Yeah, it's
yeah. So
crazy,
you go
crazy.
there, you talk, and then, but yeah, I hope he gets to stay. But then it's in bad
He
taste
won't
now.
stay.
I don't
He
think
won't
so.
stay. Not after
No.
this. I mean, not least because I like Oliver Glasner and what he's done for us.
Yeah.
But some of his comments on Saturday, where he was having a go at the board, were completely contradicting things he said not long before Christmas, for example. Oh, yeah,
Mm.
when he's asked at press conferences, relations good with you and the board? Oh, yeah, we got on very well. I told them I'm quite happy to have a smaller squad. Lots of things, which things he said on Saturday, completely contradicted. I mean, as if this has always been the case, and his heart being ripped out. Well, what does that mean? All the fans knew these two players were going to go. It's just,
Mm.
as I say, it's the way of life in teams like ours. There's lots of those teams like ours, but it's as if he came to the club, as if the club was capable of more things than would fit his ambition. It's very strange,
Mm.
but he must have known the limits of a club. It's based on what your turnover of what your fans, how many fans you can get, and so on. So yeah, very disappointing. Very
Yeah.
disappointing.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, this is all we've got time for on this segment. We now go over to the next segment where we talk more about football. So Liverpool still to come up, Manchester City still to come up, Manchester United still to come up. So yes, we've got a lot in store. So I've been Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cos.
I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv.
Yeah, so see you in the second segment of the
See
Football
you in a
FM.
minute. Cheers.